Cassie was tortured.
Listen, General. Listen, with that Cassie thing, listen, with the Diddy thing, listen. I'm gonna use Ike and Tina again. Tina actually got to the point where she beat his ass one time when they was in the limo. She beat his ass. She got sick and tired of being in the situation that she was, and she snapped. You know what I'm saying? There's only so much that you could take before you like, yo, forget this. He gonna have to kill me because I'm not putting up with this shit no more. So you may get angry and say some shit and do some shit, but that don't take away all the beating and abuse that she endured throughout their entire marriage. And you gotta understand another thing. This isn't a regular relationship. You know what I'm saying? They're in the public eye. They're in the public eye. So we didn't even know what happened at the hotel until we saw the video recently. So to us, everything was A-okay, because what did they do? They went on the red carpets and they put on their smiles, hugging and all this shit. And nigga was suplexing her and body slamming her and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So this is a different scenario, and you gotta understand, Cassie was 19 or 22, one of them. That's fresh out of high school, bro. You know what I'm saying? You fresh out of high school. You know? And he was Diddy. And he held things over her head, bro. He had, you know, he whenever he did something wrong, he would do something extravagant. That's abuse, manipulation, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know you messed up. You know she probably about to leave. You plan a trip, a beautiful trip. You know what I'm saying? And she's young and with one of the biggest moguls in the music industry that was known to mankind at that time. At that time, Diddy was at his peak. You gotta understand. And he had control over everything. This nigga was a control monster, bro. Anybody who looked like they was doing better, you didn't even have to have, let me tell you something about Diddy. You don't even have to have money. He could have more money than you. He could be more powerful than you. He could have all the women. He could be the king of New York. And a nigga will still get pissed off on a bum, on a nigga that ain't got shit. Compared to him, a nigga could be a bum. But there's just something that he don't like about this nigga that ain't got no money, who ain't nobody really checking for. There's just something about him that he don't like, and he will go to the ends of the earth to try to get rid of that nigga. And it worked a lot of the times, because a lot of people came up missing around Diddy, bro. But see, when you come against a child of God, when you come against a true and authentic child of God, because a lot of people out here faking, when you come against a real, yeah, I don't care if you P. Diddy or T.D. Jakes, You come against a child of God, God gonna sit that ass down. He said, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. This the general. We ready? Let's go move on. Yeah.